There are a lot of toxic chemicals in your home. Some of these you may not be aware of. In this video, we're going to be talking about two of these chemicals and what you can do to protect yourself. You may be thinking right now, what are these chemicals and why should I be aware of them? Well, hello, we're going to be your narrators for today. I'm Alexis.
Hi, and I am Jocelyn.
The two chemicals we're going to be talking about today are harmful. And the reason why you should be aware of these chemicals we're going to be talking about today is because they're harmful for your health. The two chemicals in particular are violet organic compounds and radon.
Volatile organic compounds, better known as VOCs. The sources of VOCs are burning of fuel, wood, kerosene, and tobacco. Also personal care products such as perfume and hairspray, cleaning agents, dry cleaning fluid, paint lacquers, varnishes, hobby supplies, and printing machines. Beware of health problems. It really depends on how much you are exposed. It may be really dangerous with people with asthma or sensitive to chemicals. Days to hours time exposure. Eyes, nose, throat irritation, headaches, nausea, vomiting, dizziness, getting worse with asthma symptoms. That's what happens from days to hours of exposure. These are years to a lifetime of exposure. Cancer, liver and kidney damage, central nervous system damage. This is what causes years of lifetime exposure. These are the reasons you should be aware of VOCs. Now, Alexis will share why should we be aware of radon.
Radon. What is it? Radon is a naturally occurring radioactive gas. It is colorless and odorless. Outdoors it is relatively harmless. Indoors it is trapped. It is the second leading cause of lung cancer. The most radon exposure occurs from inside schools, houses, and workplaces. What does it do? Radon increases the chances of lung cancer. Where does it come from and how does it get inside? Radon comes from the breakdown of natural radioactive elements. It enters homes from tiny cracks in the foundation and sometimes drinking water. Radon myths. Some myths about radon is the increase of lung cancer is not significant. Major scientist organizations believe that radon contributes to approximately 12% of lung cancers annually in the United States. It is the second cause of lung. Reducing radon levels inside your home is expensive. The average cost is between $800 and $1,500. Radon is a problem and only a problem in certain parts of the country. There are regions in the country with more and less radon, but it is also impossible to determine the risk of a specific location of radon. Radon levels is very low, but it's impossible to determine the risk of a specific location. Average testing for radon ranges. Testing for house for radon is costly and time consuming. The average cost for testing radon ranges from $125 to $350. Most homeowners pay $200 for annual continuations radon monitor. You can get a simple DOI short-term radon testing kit for as low as $15, or you can opt for a professional radon inspection and testing, which costs up to $400. Costs up to $400 November 25th, 2020.
Volatile organic compound myths. Here are 3 myths about VOCs. Number 1. All VOCs are harmful. Some can cause really bad health problems, but others have not much or not known effect in health. It also depends on exposure, as we said before, and because VOCs have different toxicities. Number 2, all VOCs are man-made. A large amount of VOCs come from plants, but because they are outdoors, they have less impact than indoor. Number 3, if a product claims to have 0 VOCs, then it has 0 VOCs. It may not have many VOCs, but still it is better to be careful. Now that we know 3 myths about VOCs, it's time to let you know what can you do to protect yourself. Now that you know why should you be aware of radon and VOCs, it's time to let you know how to protect yourself. For radon, test your house for radon and call a professional to fix your home if need. There is no widely available medical test to whether or not you have been exposed. If you think you have been exposed, check with your doctor for signs of lung cancer. Now, to reduce your VOCs, remove or reduce the products in your home that are the source of VOC. Make sure to have a good ventilation while using certain products, such as the ones mentioned in this video. And make sure to read the label. Please make sure to reduce humidity, not only for VOCs, but for any other chemical. Buy low VOC products, and only when needed. Make sure to store the chemicals in a place people don't use with much frequency. And while cleaning, make sure to have the proper air coming into your home. Here are the sources we used for this video. Thanks everyone for watching. Make sure to check your home to have a proper air quality in your home.